Hello everybody, and welcome back to another unboxing and review video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Iron Man Extremis armor here. So here we are, and of course there is the packaging, continuing of course with Hasbro's plastic-free packaging that they have been doing now. And I gotta say, this is a really nice piece of artwork for the figure. We come to this side, we have that nice image that is actually used from the comic book. So that's a very cool image. And this side just tells us what our Build-A-Figure is, this ugly ass guy, and which figures you need to obtain all of the pieces of that. Has the Avengers logo there, Marvel's Avenger, and we come to the back, and there he is in the superhero landing pose, of course, which is very cool looking, and I hope you can actually do that with the figure. I might actually have to see if he can pull that pose off. And there's just warnings and things and stuff down there, nothing really on the bottom. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this packaging. So let's get him open and take a look at him. Okay, so here we are with the figure out of the packaging with all of its accessories. And yeah, that's all you get. You get a figure, you get 2 optional hands, and some blast effects. I mean, you know, I'm good with that. Let's get up close though on this figure because God, he looks so cool. They really did well with this, honestly. At least I think. This is the only Iron Man figure that I have actually now. I used to, years ago, I used to have the Marvel Legends one from his Age of Ultron look, as well as War Machine, and those figures, to be honest, kind of sucked. And I had been looking recently for a new Iron Man figure, and I saw this pop up on pre-orders, and I was like, you know, I used to read this comic, and this was one of my favorite suits, so I was like, I'm gonna get it. And there's the back side, of course. Very nice and detailed. How do you like it? I like it indeed, you know. And you can, if you can, I'll show the hand switching here in a moment, but let's go do articulation. Alright, so bringing in our Iron Man figure here, the head will go up to about there. No, yeah, the head will go up to right about there. Which, I mean, is pretty good if you're going to try to get any flying poses out of it, you know. I don't really. Whee! Although you probably want the other hands on that with the blast effects. So you can get that. Although there seems to be. There we go. There's like a joint in here that lets the neck kind of move like that, so. But either way, a pretty decent head articulation on the guy, I would say. The arms will go all the way around, and the shoulder piece is kind of like a rubbery piece, I think. Oh no, it's not. You can get it out to about there for the shoulder piece is going to be getting in the way. So not the best on the shoulders, but you know, it's pretty good for what we're working with here. You do get some rotation up there if you need to, and the elbow will bend right about there. So a decent bend, I'll give you. The wrists do of course rotate and can be moved like so. Move it forward and backward and all the way around. We do get some chest articulation as well. You can move his chest all the way around. You can bring it up a bit or back a bit and forward about that much. Not too bad, not too bad. You know, if you really need the chest to move, that is. The legs will come out to about there. You do have to move these pieces at the hip though to get them out. They will come forward all the way, back, out there. And when we move forward, we get a a double jointed knee. Damn, that's pretty good. And the foot can move a little bit forward and back, and a bit side to side as well. So I would say overall pretty decent articulation. Much better than the Iron Man figures that I used to have years ago. So yeah, pretty good, I will say. Now, let's just make sure real quick. We can, of course, if we twist it off, I believe. Yep. Pop the fist out, and we can put our open hand on there. Of course, we can do that and put our blast effect. So now he's blasting. So that is very cool. And of course, if you wanted to, you could take the other one out. Put the other one in. This time we're going to do it like this. And of course now we get that flying pose here. Not too shabby at all. But yeah, that's the pose. So yeah, pretty decent, I would say. So yeah, I really like this figure. It's got much better articulation than a lot of Iron Man figures that I've had in the past. Of course, I don't actually do that many Marvel Legends. You know, the only other one I have currently is the Spider-Man from the third movie, the third Tom Holland movie, the Iron Spider one. So yeah, this is a really great figure. And yeah, I would recommend this if you can find him. I pre-ordered this guy through BBTS, so I literally just got him today in the mail. So if you are hunting for this figure, I have no idea where you would find it. I would check the usual places, your Walmarts, maybe your Myers, GameStops, stuff like that. Or if you really want it, I would just say go to BBTS and buy one. I love this figure. It looks great. And yeah, I definitely give it a recommend. Now that's all I got, so if you like what you see in here, feel free to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.